It's been 84 years. It's been so long since we started this show, but here we are, last 2 episodes of Bridgerton Season 3. We have so many different plot lines, and I'll give my thoughts at the end of this video, but I just wanted to say a quick thank you because this is the first season of any show we actually finished together, and it's been a great journey. Thank you for all the nice comments and all the views. So if you want to be here for Season 4, click that subscribe button. Don't forget, I do movie reactions and reviews all the time on this channel, so I know Bridgerton is over, but maybe there's something still that is gonna interest you. And without further ado, because we've been waiting too long, okay? Let's get into it. Episode 7. Oh my god, that's where we left off! He just realized that Penelope is Lady Whistledown.
Is it not you who has been Lady Whistledown all along?
Don't cry! Oh, Colin!
I will never forgive you.
Oh wow, okay. I should have watched this way sooner because now all I can think about is like, you're kind of blowing this out of proportion. I reckon if this was a continuation of what we've seen like today, I would be so much more like in my emotions. But wait, they have to get married anyway because Colin took some liberties, and unless he wants to like really screw Penelope over, he has to marry her.
And then there is the fact that there are so very many Bridgerton children. Has one ever wondered why so many? Perhaps because a few of them may be of dubious parentage.
The lies she writes.
Oh, that's like big guns. Cressida, what's your problem? Weren't you just Eloise's friend? See, I knew we don't like her. I still feel partially bad for her, but this, okay, this, she's off the charts now. We can fully hate.
But gossip as I might, I always tell the truth. Or the fact that Mrs. Newham unceremoniously dismissed her maid yesterday a day off.
When did Penelope have time to see all of that? She's just been frolicking around with Colin. Like, how is she noticing those things? I guess she has experience. But woo, good for you, Pen.
You'll stay in here until Aunt Joanna arrives to collect you. Until then, you are not to leave this room.
Okay, do you know what? I don't like the both of you. I don't need to feel bad for anyone, or like I do feel bad for everyone, but Cressida, you made this bed, you now need to lie in it.
I'm starting to think I'm clever.
You are, my love.
Yeah,
This is true.
Okay, this is the most wholesome couple in the whole show, because it's the cheese, it's the being clever, they are just made for each other, and we love to see that.
Eloise, he knows. Colin, he followed me last night.
How was his condition?
Condition? He's not dying.
We should be married this week. It's torture not being by your side this season.
Are we making up?
I cannot bear the thought of losing you completely.
Still unwarranted, as per last episode. Eloise needs... Girl? Girly girl.
I understand.
I don't. Is Eloise the worst person on this in this season at least? What is she on about? Penelope has done everything she wanted all the way through. Like, she wanted to tell Colin. Then when Eloise was like, oh, let's not tell him, she didn't tell him. What more do you want? Oh.
I have been trying to make her tell you. And then I thought, why break your heart as well?
Are you forgetting what she wrote about me at the start of the season?
You did deserve it, baby boy. Come on. Please, let's be honest with each other.
I think you should consider yourself uncommonly lucky. You have never been in love.
Why is everyone being so incredibly dramatic over it? Especially Eloise, who knew for ages now. Like, maybe I'm missing something. Please let me know in the comments if I am. But yes, Pen did a lot of not fair things towards Eloise. But like, she was trying really hard to redeem herself. And Eloise is basically just kind of dangling hope in front of her. But at the same time being like, oh, I can never forgive you. Just make up your mind.
Are you going to call off the wedding?
I am a man of honor, and we were intimate. Perhaps that was another part of your planned entrapment.
I did not mean to entrap you, Colin.
What the oh. I know it's different times, but Pen, you have a business, you have money. How are they gonna wake up?
What is the situation exactly?
And Mr. Suarez also likes to be intimate with men.
So I was right.
My staff are very discreet.
I know this is like dramatic, but where are you going? This is your house. He's just left there. Why are you just leaving him in the middle of your own hallway?
Lord Anderson has come to call.
I love this lady. I don't know who she is. Appropriate reaction.
Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet.
Why are all Bridgertons just so incredibly horny? What is in this house? What's in the walls? What's happening?
Have I not raised you to know that in this world, it is every person for themselves?
No, you will. No. You will not get me again, because this happens every single scene. Cressida does something incredibly wrong, and then a scene like that happens. I'm like, oh my god, but Cressida. No! Too bad. Consequences of your own actions. London truly is like 3 streets.
What right do you have to ask me that? After all the secrets you have kept, all of the things you have written, or do you not respect me enough? It is clear you do not, after what you have written about me this year.
God, so this is what it's about. He's just mad because he's been dragged through the mud a little bit.
Do you know what is most humiliating?
What is? Tell us, Colin.
You talk so much about my journal as if I were to be this great writer.
It genuinely all boils down to just Colin having his pride wounded. And it is so funny because there's genuinely a few really good points that he would be mad about. But all this is just him being, oh my god, my poor feelings.
Colin, I can take care of myself.
Then what good am I to you?
Colin, I love you!
Give me strength and help me through this because, oh. There you go. Bold opinion. I think this show is truly meant to be binged because the longer I waited between episodes, the more I realized what's wrong with the show. Again, it is Bridgerton. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it.
And I thought if I could get you to stay a little longer, perhaps I could give myself time to prove myself to you.
To our father, you mean?
I mean to you.
Aww. I mean, hopefully he would have said that even without Violet being the reason for it, but that was very sweet.
You're going to be the most beautiful bride.
Why is she so mad?
I love weddings.
Ours was perfect.
Oh yeah, super happy we saw it. Really good. It was super beautiful. One of the most beautiful in the series, actually. Yeah. It was super lovely.
Here we go.
I won't take away from this moment, I guess. Even she's crying. Aww.
And by the joining of hands, I now pronounce that they be man and wife together.
Yay! We're married! And now we have to just solve a couple of issues and we can be done with the season. Excuse me, is he leaving his brother's wedding breakfast thing party to go hook up with his lady friend? Benedict, kind of respect you for that, but also get your priorities straight.
Could we get away from here? To the center?
Is this like a temporary ceasefire, or did they make up? I mean, I guess if I had a fight with my husband to be just before the wedding, I still would want my wedding day to be nice, so... Sorry, Bridgerton, you will never be Pride and Prejudice 2004 with Keira Knightley. They did it first, the like empty ballroom when somebody's dancing. Now I need to check if the year was correct.
I did not.
But perhaps
It was 2005. I'm so sorry.
Her Majesty the Queen.
What? Why is she here?
Everyone who is not a Bridgerton may go. Now!
She figured it out. But how?
Penelope.
Someone in this room has something to hide. And I shall...
Violet is a shook.
Reveal.
Colin, you, don't look at her.
I'll bear the secret.
Wait, what? Francesca, what are you talking about?
I am engaged to Lord Kilmar.
Girly pop, nobody cares about your engagement. I'm so sorry.
I speak of Whistledown.
I assure you, if such a thing were happening in my home, I would know of it. And I would have put a stop to it a long time ago.
You're sort of wrong, but... Good you said something.
Very well.
Ooh.
Hold your tongue another night. I shall loosen it soon enough.
I would be a little bit scared because it sounds like torture and just generally not pleasant things. That's why, Penelope, you should consider maybe
I'm glad you stayed.
sorting this out.
Do you know what it is like? To have nowhere in the world you can truly be yourself. You cannot possibly know because you are not a woman.
You tell him, girl.
I will not change that.
Good for you.
I cannot.
Yeah, well, too bad, baby boy. We don't really care. Is he just jealous? At least they are making up.
You're not her, though, are you? I've always wanted to meet her. My boss at the last place that I worked used to print for her. Said that she was a redhead, though.
Keep your mouth shut, you little rat. Oh, okay, so she's gonna find out and what, like, sell Penelope out?
Good morning, Mama.
That's not your mother.
I know your secret. You see, you are going to pay me double the Queen's reward so that I might set up my life abroad. Penelope and I were just discussing whether or not I'm to be believed.
Oh, she's a very bad test subject. I
think of how all those she views as enemies end up humiliated.
Penelope should just go, no, Mom, no.
And then ask yourself.
Well, last episode, we have to have some reveals.
How are you?
Trying not to think about yesterday.
I think Mama was just thrilled the Queen graced your wedding.
Colin is literally just like...
Do not let your marriage be the scar.
No.
You know you will eventually resolve things with...
What, suddenly, Eloise, you're the grand advisor?
Why do we all suddenly know that we know?
Because Cressida discovered my secret. She demanded £10,000.
Gasp.
You cannot be serious.
How did she discover you?
That's like a lot of money in that time, right?
It's not up to you what we do. If Miss Cowper spreads this gossip...
Excuse me?
That is kind, Colin, but I can pay her.
You have made that higher sum?
Slightly more, if we're being honest.
So she's rich? To be fair, nothing is as unifying as a common enemy, so we all should thank Cressida, because thanks to her, now these people are finally talking together. And why are we here doing this? Okay.
I have known what it's like to be truly alone when I'm off on my travels.
Oh my god, Colin! Shut up about your travels! Is it really the story he's trying to spin to convince Cressida that she should not blackmail Penelope and should not reveal the truth?
This last year, I found myself yearning to hear word from her.
Okay, clearly this is not going to work. I do not have the gift of premonition, but clearly this is gonna fail.
It seems you've come for me to pay you sympathy, but I'm the one who is meant to be paid.
Okay, she ate that one thing, I guess. We don't like her still, but this is an appropriate reaction to Colin's travel stories.
If even Penelope can find grace for you, do you not see that the Ton, too, will forgive you? And surely your father will welcome you back to London when all this passes.
Tactical mistake. Yeah, no, not this family, Colin. You had her. You had her. And then you lost her.
I'm afraid I have failed. And she wants double now.
Oh, there you go.
I must apologize, sir.
Yeah, you just made things so much worse.
I suppose I should not have expected any more from Cressida. I'm so very grateful for all your counsel.
What is going on? Why are we here again? Why is every important situation in Colin and Penelope's relationship broken up with these scenes?
You are both adults. You may do as you wish. After all, it is not as though I asked your permission.
So she is talking about this, okay.
I know my father was a good man. And that you...
and your mother was a bit...
And my brother is a good man. And you are a good friend. But if
that's so nice. They are so cute. Where's season about Violet and Lord Anderson, and most of all, Lady Danbury?
You imagine the three of us at a ball. How would we explain ourselves?
I don't want to be here anymore.
I'm going to have tea with my mother before your sister's wedding. But I would spare you the confines of a shared carriage.
I feel really sorry for her. Both of them, actually, because this is how the first, week of marriage has been for them. And it really does look miserable. So...
I could barely speak my own name. I was so taken by him. I stumbled over words most familiar.
I thought we had moved past this. John...
is a fine man and a good choice.
I did receive a comment, and I was informed about Francesca plotline because for the longest time I was so confused. Why did she get married in this season, and whether that means she's not going to have her own season at all. But now I understand this setup, because we wouldn't want to waste time on her getting married to John first. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling things for everyone. It is spoiler zone, okay? What is this face? What was that look?
If you're concerned about Miss Cowper's funds, I plan to speak with Benedict tonight. I only wanted to wait until after the wedding.
Good. I will not let my lies spread any further than they already have.
Then how am I meant to help you?
By loving me. You've given me so much.
Okay, good. Tell me the plan. What are we doing? I am losing my sympathy for them with every scene that passes. Because frankly, it's all the same. Colin with his wounded pride and Penelope saying, no, you just have to love me. Get over yourself, okay? Ah.
I have received a letter from your wife.
We had better sit.
Why is she giving her money? Oh my god!
And I am finding that I am beginning to care for you, Benedict.
Oopsie.
Is it because of Paul?
No. Paul could be Patricia or Polly or Peter, all three at once. Happened.
I just don't like you like that, okay?
It's made me realize how good it feels to be free.
What have you been before, Benedict? You're unmarried, you're second child, and you only just realize how good it feels to be free? What is going on?
And the purple orchids? Philippa!
Oh, wait, is that where the money went? Because they didn't have the money for like a good boat. Okay, so Penelope's funding that. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh.
Like a child.
Your Majesty!
It is not your invitation that brings me here. Cease playing.
Finally! Oh my god, the whole season! We were waiting for this very moment. Let's go.
So I turn the floor over now to the scribe herself. Her.
I know it is no laughing matter what I have done. I wrote about all of you because I was captivated by you, living your lives so out in the open. But I was careless with that power. It was easy to
That's a
cast
good speech
aspersions
so
in the
far.
shadows where I could not be found. That is why I am so very grateful to our queen for forcing me out of the shadows with her most cunning scheme.
The right amount of flattery, I feel like. Very good, very nice.
She seems humbled, but we will be watching that she remains so.
See, much ado about nothing. Inconsequential. I know it's been a big step and people are gonna talk, but as long as her personal relationships are in order because of this information, who cares? She's gonna get like additional props now.
Now, Barney! The bugs!
Oh, that is so cute! Okay, that is very sweet. Also, I'm sorry, butterflies, transformation, you know, kind of hiding for a while to emerge more beautiful and confident. She is the hero of this episode. She worked for it. She delivered. You did it, girl. You're the it girl. It's thanks to you. You should be proud.
We can now tell that solicitor your money came from my writing. You'll have no recourse. Time for us to do better.
That is so smart. Oh, I cannot believe she thought of that. This is so very smart because obviously she's got so much money because of her writing that nobody can ever disprove that she didn't pay for everything. That is so genius.
Pen, ever since I found out you are Whistledown, I've done everything I can to try to separate you from her. You are her. You have always...
Why did you have to be so dramatic then? Oh, Colin.
I've been envious of you.
Thank you. Thank you for vindicating me and my predictions. Oh,
That a woman with such bravery loves me.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce...
Michaela Sterling. I caution you. Every sordid detail John has spoken about me is a lie. The truth is false. And you, Miss B?
Well, I'm Francesca Bridgerton. Kilmartin. Kilmartin is my name now.
A pleasure to meet
everyone. Francesca, I'm so sorry, baby girl. What was that face? What is happening? Because, again, I did hear spoilers. Well, I guess we'll wait and see.
My sincere apologies.
Bye, Cressida. I hope to never see you again.
You're very
He's the most handsome of them all.
Yes.
You are.
Yes, queen. You're so handsome. Yes, you are.
Three? Was Penelope pregnant the whole time?
I should like to formally introduce myself.
How is she gonna write Whistledown if everyone knows who she is?
And hopefully, dear reader, you will stay on to enjoy them with me.
Oh, I love that. Whistledown's voice kind of morphing into Penelope's voice and her saying goodbye as her true self. That's a nice touch. Yay! Okay. We're done, everyone. Woo! Round of applause for everyone who stuck through the whole series. It's been great. I have some complaints, most of which I did already let you know in the episodes, but just to sum it all up, it was still a fun season. I have seen many videos, many critiques of the visual aspect, like the costumes, how everyone is styled. I am not an expert on that, so please go and watch those many much more knowledgeable people that created content on this, but it was something that was noticeable. Not something that bothers me personally, but that's fine. What bothered me was the complete lack of like clarity, because we had so many plots, and frankly some of them could have been cut. I know this is just 8 episodes per season, so not a lengthy one. I fully understand now why we actually started to incorporate other siblings into Colin's and Penelope's season as well, because we have so much to go through. And for example, with Francesca, I don't want to spoil more than I already have, but if we devoted any of the time in her season to kind of explaining her situation, getting her to the point where her season starts, it would take up too much time. Nobody wants to watch that. So I am a little bit more forgiving of the 17,000 plotlines we had. However, what I didn't like so much, and I don't want to just dismiss this, is Eloise and Colin, and basically some of the characters not making much sense. And again, maybe I missed something, maybe I just don't remember the previous seasons too well, but it seems like some of the previously favorite characters are kind of insufferable, and obviously it all ended well. But I used to really like Eloise, for example. I don't think I'm a big fan of hers anymore. So I'm not sure if she's gonna get her own season or not, but if she does, when she does, I think she's gonna have to work a little bit, for me personally, to gain my sympathy again, because she was just not great. It was, however, so much fun, and I am very thankful to have watched season 3 here on this YouTube channel. I will catch you next time, next show, or next Bridgerton season. See ya!